Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining us for a Budget With Us video today. As always, we are sleep deprived, and this is the reason why. Look how cute he is. I don't know if you can even see him, but he's adorable. He's just a grumpy old man and it's the best. But that's not what you're here for.
Our son is here.
Our son is here. This is the first video they're going to see or the second postpartum?
A second.
This is the second video we've recorded postpartum and probably the second video you're going to see postpartum. At this point, our son is 4 days old. 5 days old. But that's not what you're here for. You are here for a budget with us to find out how we are trying to keep this ship afloat. So, enjoy.
All right, so we have an EI check.
We do have an EI check.
As always, it seems. So we will give ourselves our spending money, which is 5%. It technically would be more than 50, but...
Yeah, it would be like 50 in pocket change, but whatever.
We're fine with doing the $50. Now, we have some overspending that we have to cover.
We do.
Cody had a bit of overspending here. And this was my bad. This was from a previous transaction for his coaching course, and I forgot to include the GST on it, so...
Yeah.
The personal development, we have to cover this out of our spending money. Oh, and this is wrong. One of these, this one can come out. This is a duplicate transaction.
So for those of you that don't know, we have been pursuing a life coaching certification. Valerie's got hers.
Yes.
I'm going to be having mine here right away. We're about halfway through it. So I should be all certified up here hopefully by the end of the week. Maybe middle of next week. We'll see how it goes with, because like I said, we are very sleep deprived. It is a rough situation starting out with 2 kiddos.
Yes.
Right off the get-go, but we're managing. Things are going well. And hopefully we will be back on track business-wise very soon.
All right, so here we have medical dental, which is all, I had a baby. There was parking and Advil and
some things we
dining out.
needed at Walmart for baby.
If you guys don't know, we do live in Canada, so having a baby is covered under our health care. We don't actually pay for that.
We don't have to pay for like the hospital room or the doctors or the equipment or anything like that. We just have to pay for parking because, you know, everybody wants their cut.
And food.
And food, yes.
So we'll cover that. And then Cody and I kind of talked about this briefly off camera, but I think for this budget with us, the plan is that we're going to release the rest of our emergency fund and our life insurance sinking fund back into to be budgeted so that we can budget it back out for our necessities right now. Because until the business is making income, we are relying on the last of our savings and our EI. And the business should be picking up towards the end of October and into November, and it should be okay after that. However, I just want to try and push us as far forward as we can. So we don't need access to these funds until next year. So I feel comfortable putting it back to be redistributed.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the emergency fund, that's what the emergency fund is for.
Yeah.
So with that, we're not worrying about our long-term sinking funds right now. We're just worrying about our bills. So we'll take care of the car payment. The OPD, we are still ahead on this. We've been making extra payments with our debt snowball. So we can still technically skip another month. I think we may decide to do that.
Yeah, we that's something we can talk about as we need to, but it's definitely something we're open to because, it'll slow down our debt payment process, but we're ahead on it. So by skipping a payment, they kind of just use the prepayments that we've built up. So I think we can do that for this month, and we can do part of next month.
Yeah.
For that one if we absolutely have to, but obviously we don't want to, but the option is there if we want to take it.
I think we could do next month and part of the month after that because we were like $2,500 ahead or something.
I thought it was $2,500 last month.
Yeah, and last month was our first skipped payment. So that means we have $1,800 that we're still ahead.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's even better.
I think we're good for a while. Phones, $180. I don't think it'll wind up being that much because we sold our old phones, downgraded to new phones, took advantage of a really good offer, paid out our old phones, so we got rid of that debt, and saved a bunch of money every month. But I'm over budgeting that just in case.
I'd rather have money in a category we don't need than need money in a category we don't have.
And then power. Now we paid $112 last month, so that's why the goal is still $112.
Yeah, we have really no idea what our power bill is going to be. At the old place, we had a pretty good idea based on our average usage, what it was going to be over time. But it's full electric everything here for heat and air conditioning and everything. So it gets expensive, and it's hot like you wouldn't believe in here.
Yeah, so again, we live in Canada, so it's 13 degrees right now. This is the warmest day we're going to have all week. 13 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. But like it's fall here. It's getting cool.
Yeah, but most people would wear a sweater outside right now.
But like we could have all our windows in this place wide open with no heat running, and it'll still be like 24 degrees Celsius in here.
Yeah, which like 24 degrees is like pushing uncomfortably hot for a living residence.
Yeah. So I'm sure we're going to be under $100, but I'm going to budget 100 anyways, just in case. And then this for bank fees, I'm going to put in another. What is CIBC?
$2 more needed for
I know,
31st.
But CIBC raised their
how
much they charge. We really got to like go into the banks and cancel that because I'm not up for paying bank fees. Okay, so groceries for the month. Can we afford to do both of these? We can. Wow. Okay. So groceries and gas is a lot. I think because it's 5 weeks. Yeah, there's 5 weeks this month.
Little man's doing a fuss. We better speed along.
Household goods. So we have $50 budgeted, but we know we need 2 power bars.
Yeah, we need some things for the house.
And I also want to get furnace filters. I almost think this should be like $100 in here.
Yeah, I think so.
I know that's a lot of money, but...
Because, like, furnace filters aren't that expensive, except for here they used some kind of we hate you stupid size that's impossible to find and stupid expensive.
Yes. I'm going to go just skip down to subscriptions and take care of that. So we've got $20 left. Now, I meant to talk to you about this before we filmed the video, but as you guys know, we share all of this in real time anyways. But so here we have Freya's things, and then I added an account for Gunner's things. And when you were working, we just took this out of our own pocket.
Yeah.
Ideally, we'll go back to that. However, I'm thinking that maybe what we'll do is I'll just combine these accounts into stuff for the kids or kid things or whatever. And we'll count the child tax benefit that we get every month into our budget and let it fund that account. And then as we need, we'll pull out of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
That sounds good, yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I don't know if you guys know or not, probably not, but here in Canada, we have monthly and quarterly benefits paid to us by the government, depending on your income level and stuff like that. Cody and I don't qualify for most of them because our household income is too high.
Yeah. When I do work, they say you make too much.
But we do qualify for one of the monthly benefits, and so we get money every month for Freya, and then now we'll get another monthly benefit for our son.
Yeah, and there's no stipulations on what we use that on. We've mostly just decided ourselves to save it up to a certain level so that we can use it for things like this or diapers or whatever we need.
Yeah, typically the diapers and everything come out of our own budget. And then their account is for kind of things that are like extra above and beyond stuff. But again, because we're on such a tight income right now, we're just going to include that as part of our income, but it's only going to get allocated to the kids stuff, and we'll just let it build up as a sinking fund.
Yeah.
Pull from it as we need.
Yeah, and then once things level out and go back to normal, we'll pretty much take that money and put it into an investment account for like school or whatever for the kids.
Yeah. Eventually that money will wind up going towards either their education or post-secondary or whatever the case may wind up being.
Or a house if they want, or like a marriage, or like a wedding, something like that. But it'll go for the kids' future at a certain point.
So it's $20 that we have left then. Do we want to... we have nothing left in medical dental. We should probably put it in medical dental.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to wind up... We don't always need stuff in there, but I feel like that's the one we pull most often out of.
Yeah, medical dental has become like our catch-all sinking fund. We're just... If we don't have money in anything else, but we need a thing, we just pull it out of medical dental.
Yeah. And I think that's it. That's all of our money budgeted. That means this whole month is taken care of, with the exception of the OPD, and we can kind of play that by ear. What day is it today?
Like
the 4th. So we still have a week before we have to let them know if we want to skip it or not. And then we would be moving into November from there. So the rest of the income we get for October will go to November.
Yeah, which I think because it's 5 weeks in October, we get 3 EI checks this month.
We
right?
don't. We only
No?
get one more
Only
this
get
month,
2?
but the first one for November lands on November 1st, which is
Okay.
super convenient. So November we'll get 3.
Oh, okay.
Cody's also switched now to parental benefits. It's still classified under EI, which is employment insurance. But this just means that now that we have our son, he's on parental leave. So he gets 35 weeks, I think is what it said. No, it was more than that. It works out to be 8 months. I took the maximum benefit.
Yeah, okay.
35 weeks, does that sound right?
Sure.
Something like that. So in Canada, we have parental and maternity leave benefits for either party. Now, I was not working, so I don't qualify for this, but Cody does. So for the next 8 months, we will get a benefit of $500 a week for Cody to stay home and help raise our son, which is
Nice.
great. And because it's a parental leave, he does not have to be looking for active work or anything. He just gets 8 months. Obviously, if he does work, we have to report that to the government and they deduct it from the benefit, and that's fine.
Yeah. And I think at a certain point when the business picks up here and it is fully sustaining us, we'll just cancel out the whatever's left. We'll just cancel it.
Yeah. Technically, the business is sole proprietorship and it's under my name, so it's not Cody's income at all. But
Guys, that means I'm going to be a paid nanny.
but we do. I should actually ask an accountant how that works because we do claim it on our taxes together when we file. I don't know how that works. I'm going to have to clarify. But anyways, the point is we get the benefit of Cody being able to stay home and a guaranteed monthly income of $2,000 or $500 a week.
Yeah, which unfortunately the income is not enough to fully sustain us.
No, as you guys see, we need about $4,500 a month.
Yeah, that's going to be tricky to make happen, but we have a full month to do it, and I think it's the beginning, no, not the beginning of October. I can't even remember. It doesn't matter. The point is we're working on it.
We got this, guys.
Guys,
We're very
things
tired.
are very difficult with the baby and stuff right now, and I don't sleep that good anyway, and poor Val is up feeding all the time, and just like neither one of us have had more than 2 hours of consecutive sleep to rub together in close to a week now. We're flying on fumes.
Yeah. So shameless plug as always, because now we're running this business and I have to I need to take this seriously and actually put it out there. So if you're new to yNAB, that's the budgeting program that we use and we love. Most of you are all yNAB users anyways. Most of you who watch us are all yNAB users and you're good. I'm sure you're probably good. But if you don't know, or you're new to yNAB, or you're new to us, I do offer...
Or you just want someone to bounce ideas off of.
Yes.
And stuff. That is so helpful also.
I do one-on-one yNAB coaching. You can book a call with me. I will link it down in the description below. I love doing these for so many reasons. It doesn't necessarily have to be yNAB related. Like if you're just new to budgeting in general, you're not sure if yNAB is going to work for you. It says yNAB one-on-one coaching, but if you still want to book with me and you're not using yNAB yet, that's cool. Like you can still book a
yNAB
call.
also means that you need a budget. So if you need a budget, you can talk to her about that too.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily have to be yNAB. It's just that most people struggle learning this software, and I'm really good at teaching it. So I love teaching it. So
she really does. She's very good at it.
Other than that, if you guys want to see more of the background behind the scenes stuff of us building our business and the personal development and the life coaching, lifestyle design.
Yeah, more of the coaching type stuff.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, hit us up on the gram.
Also linked down below.
Although, I'm not sure what the future holds. Right now, Facebook and the gram and stuff are down, so maybe that's a long-term thing?
Well,
I don't know.
As we're filming this video, which is October 4th, but you guys won't see it until October 6th, I think? 7th? Anyways, it'll be later this week, so I'm sure it'll be fine by then.
Hopefully.
And then some of you are already subscribed to the vlogs. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
As channel members. So every Sunday we do upload a vlog, which is much more into our personal life.
Yeah.
So we share snippets on Instagram.
Cooking with Cody.
Yeah.
Freya going shopping.
Going to the park.
Gunner crying and throwing up on things.
And we are trying to get a lot better at them. If there's stuff in particular that you guys want to see in the vlogs and you're paid for that channel membership, please let us know, because that is a paid tier. As a member of this channel, we are doing this for you. There's no ads on the videos, nothing like that. It is just for your entertainment. So if there's stuff in particular that you want to see, do not be afraid to boss us around a little bit and be like, hey guys, film this, and we will do our best to accommodate that.
Yeah, no OnlyFans stuff.
No OnlyFans stuff. Yeah. we have our boundaries.
Yeah. And I think also we still have coffee. So if you just like what we're doing in general, you don't really want to subscribe to the channel, but you like what we're doing, you can buy us a coffee about it.
Yeah.
So
also linked down below.
Yeah. But
that's it.
that's all.
That's all.
All right, guys, that's it. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming along for the ride so far. If you're new here, remember to subscribe. And as always, if you like it, like it. If you don't like it, dislike it twice. There's a thumbs down button. If you're going to hit it, make sure you also hit it a second time to really get the message across. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on notifications if you haven't. Ring that little bell. If you have an actual bell, ring that.
We do have the bell, but we're not ringing it because both kids are napping right now.
Yeah, and one of them is really jumpy and can scream real loud, which will wake up the other one, which is problematic for a variety of reasons. But we will leave you here. We love you guys very much. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time. And is it payday yet? Bye.